Many of our Kiwi members are utilizing their KiwiSaver to purchase their first home here in Australia, as it's one of the biggest benefits of doing this transfer over. I am joined today by our two KiwiSaver transfer experts. We have Lou, our coordinator, and Adrian from the contact center.
Hello.
Can you use your KiwiSaver, first of all, to purchase that first home in Australia?
Yeah, thanks, Danielle. Yes, you can. So you can use your KiwiSaver and any personal voluntary contributions that you've paid into your superannuation for the purpose of the first home saver scheme. Essentially, you can use your personal contributions. Now, they could be either pre-tax or post-tax. So essentially, they don't include the superannuation guarantee that's paid by the employer, but it can include your personal contributions plus your KiwiSaver that you've brought across.
That's great news. So overall, how much can you use to go towards that first home?
Yeah, so essentially you can use up to $50,000 per person or $100,000 a couple as part of your KiwiSaver and your personal voluntary contributions for the use of purchasing your first home.
So if I transfer my KiwiSaver over to Australia, can I use it straight away for the purposes of purchasing that first home?
When it comes to bringing your KiwiSaver across, the maximum that a Kiwi can use is $15,000. Now, there is a general rule when it comes to the first home super saver scheme. So in a single financial year, a member can access up to $15,000 of their personal contributions, up to a total of $50,000, spanning across multiple years. Because the KiwiSaver gets allocated in a single financial year, only $15,000 of that is eligible.
So even if I've transferred $30,000, I can only access $15,000?
That's right. So the ATO's ruling is that only $15,000 can be used.
All right. And
per financial year.
If I've transferred my KiwiSaver to Australia, can I utilize those funds straight away?
You can. So you can apply straight away. And the good news is you can also have separate applications for both yourself and a partner as well.
Okay.
So you can essentially have $15,000 each, so $30,000 altogether.
What else do I need to know about the actual process?
Alrighty, so if you weren't aware, the actual First Home Super Saver scheme is handled by the ATO. So all applications will initially go through there. Because it's an ATO run scheme, there are rules in place that we have to abide by. Number one, we can only release what the ATO have approved. So what the member needs to do is to submit an application for the First Home Super Saver scheme via MyGov. And they'll apply for a determination, and the determination is going to be variable based on the contributions that are in the member's account.
And how soon do I need to apply? So if I have a house in mind, when do I need to actually start the application with ATO?
Yep, so you can apply for a determination anytime. In terms of the timing, however, when it comes to signing the contracts, the application itself needs to be done beforehand, because once you've signed the contracts, you can no longer be eligible for the First Home Super Saver scheme. The ATO will simply just not allow it. So if the ATO approves the First Home Super Saver scheme application, the request itself will get sent to us directly and we'll process it as soon as possible. The funds from there will get transferred back to the ATO. It'll sit in their holding account and they will release that within 10 to 15 days into their nominated bank account, in which they will have 12 months to use the funds. If that time frame expires, the money would essentially have to be sent back to the ATO, otherwise there may be penalties involved. But it is important to know that these applications can take a few weeks, so I would advise the member to make sure they plan accordingly.
And I guess there is a lot of information available to the members on the actual ATO website.
Absolutely. So the ATO have a whole webpage that covers the First Home Super Saver scheme, and I highly encourage our members to visit the website for any detailed information.
From your experience, are there a lot of KiwiSaver transfers that actually use this first home buyer?
Absolutely. So I'm in the contact centre and I talk to a lot of different Kiwis, and I find that majority of the time the First Home Super Saver scheme is one of the subjects that we discuss.
That's great. That's really good information. Thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you so much for joining in today. And remember, if you have any questions about KiwiSaver, please get in touch with us. We have our contact center, we have the coordinators team, the financial planners team, and also a live chat on our website. Until next time, thank you so much.